the 10 o'clock is going to be funny. Uh, all right. From all your idols, I will cleanse you. That's from Ezekiel chapter 36, verses 24 through 28. This morning, I got up at 5:30 while everybody else in the house was still asleep, and I prayed my morning prayer and headed out for a walk. One of the morning readings was from Ezekiel. It was about God cleansing us of our idols. As I headed out the door, those words were stuck in my head. From all your idols, I will cleanse you. Standing in the front yard, I was thinking, what are my idols? My pride? For me it is, yeah. My self-image, my pleasure, and I also have that problem. Movies, food, play, what else? Pride, again. And how does God cleanse us of all of our idols? Cleanse us from all our idols. What will he do? What will he ask of us? What crucible will he bring us through? My mind rushed through an array of cataclysmic imagery, beginning with losing my job, through getting leprosy and landing in prison, and ending with my house on fire and my family living under a bridge in a cardboard box because I left a candle burning and went out for a morning walk trying to lose weight so I could fit into those bright red wide whale corduroys I bought from Land's End 3 years ago. I could see myself coming home from the park and finding the smoldering remains of the house and my family and my pants. But like most mornings, my monkey brain quickly scrambled like an owl in search of a cigarette. Distracted by the stars, the slight salt scent of the breeze coming in from the Gulf, and the sight of fog hopping out of the shadows and into the street, wondering if the swish of water coming through the drainage ditch was actually a great white shark that had gotten lost and swum up Buffalo Bayou from the ship channel. Then there's the dead bird in the street, or is that a squashed squirrel? Hard to tell in the dark. That's me most mornings. Prayer, and then ditch sharks, and house fires and frogs, and toast. Sometimes I think too much about toast. That's written in there, that's not me. But what I really wanted to tell you about was what happened when I was coming home from the park. The sun was coming up. It was just turning from dawn to daylight. There was a couple ahead of me walking the same direction. I was curious about them. I kind of wanted to say hi. I'm that neighbor that likes to say hi to everyone, the annoying guy. I passed them, listening to their conversation, something about the man's work, and I noticed his musical accent, which caught me off guard. I wanted to glance back and see his face and smile at them, maybe see if I could tell where he was from, but something distracted me. A plastic cup lid with a straw still stuck in, lying by the curb. On my morning walks, I try to pick up the trash from the street and put it in a trash can. That's how you know this isn't written by me, by the way, because I would never do that. I have developed the habit of stopping and picking up just about anything I see. My mantra is, somebody has to pick it up, and if I don't do it, who will? And anyway, I read that passage from Ezekiel this morning, so I guess I was in an extra cleaning up mood. So instead of turning back to look and say hi, I stooped to grab the trash, and as I did, I was startled by the sight of something dropped near it. A used condom. My hand instinctively drew back, like it was a snake. A shudder ran through me. It was simply such an ugly sight to find something like that just tossed in the street. I guess I'm a little proud of the fact that I'm willing to pick up almost anything and throw it away. Broken bottles, beer cans, food wrappers, I need that for 10 o'clock. Dirty diapers, even. I do what I can to try and keep our neighborhood clean. And maybe even I take a little bit too much pride in my humility, humbling myself to pick up other people's trash. But I was drawing the line here, right here. I certainly wasn't going to pick that up. I stared at it for the moment, wondering what I should do, but my mind was blank. I cautiously picked up the straw and the lid and just left the other and headed on the way. But as I rose and took back that first step, I had to hear myself saying, even before I could stop myself, God, if you want me to pick that up, you're going to have to give me something to pick it up with. Now, I didn't think that would actually happen, not really. I was sort of just, thinking it. I sort of just said it, half joking, I think. But if I expected anything, it would be, I don't know, a plastic grocery bag, a large piece of old newspaper, something like that, other trash. But not 10 steps away, I see an old garden glove. Salvation. A glove! A stinking glove! Do I need a clearer sign, idiot? I recognize the glove from my walk toward the park. It's the dead squirrel. It's the squash bird. But no, it isn't. It's the glove. A glove that had probably been run over several times and probably been sitting in the road for God only knows how long. Literally, God only knows. And so, I picked up the glove and headed back, passing the couple again. I could see now the man from the front for the first time and thought, he looks Middle Eastern. He had a longish beard and slightly olive complexion. Okay, I do not know this person. He nodded and smiled. But his wife is a pale-skinned woman with freckles, wearing a head covering that hugs her scalp, and resembles one of those things deep-sea divers wear that covers their head and hair and leaves only their face revealed, a kind of hijab for the athletic Islamic female, I guess. And then I recognized her from the park. She keeps up a pretty good pace around the track. Anyway, as I pass them now for a third time, heading back again toward home, holding the straw and the cup lid and the glove and that thing, the husband glanced over at me and smiled and said, "Thank you for cleaning." I bet you wanted me to say that in an accent, didn't you? I wasn't going to. Embarrassed, I thanked him back and wished him a good day. Holding it with the glove, I hoped that I would find a garbage can left from yesterday's trash pick so I could just quickly dump the whole matter and get it over with as soon as possible. But no. Usually someone forgets to bring their can in, but no, not this morning. I had to bring it all the way back home to get rid of it. Slinking up the back door of our house, knowing full well what my wife would say if she learned what I was doing, I slipped in quickly and quietly and got every single little plastic grocery bag I could find and put everything inside of it and just tied it up and threw it away as quickly as possible. Then I washed my hands several times. How does this tie in to God cleansing us of our idols? Don't ask me. Ask God. He's the one with all the answers. He's also the one with the cleaning supplies. Thank you very much.